Hello, my name is Catherine Jasserand. I am a legal researcher in the field of privacy and technology. In this video, I will present a scenario concerning the use of data from Parkinson's patients and introduce key concepts. As you will read, the case is freely inspired by the research project of Vas, a PhD researcher in linguistics. Not every detail is linked to our project, as we had to adjust it to the purpose of the workshop. Speaking about purpose, this case is meant to show you how the new EU data protection rules, known as GDPR, apply to research and to the exploitation of research results. The purpose is not for you to become legal experts, but to be familiar with privacy issues raised by the research that you might do in the future. Many research projects involve the collection and use of personal data. This data relates to people's name, date of birth, address, but also to their face, voice, or health condition. In a nutshell, many data are personal data because they can be linked to a specific person. To discuss the case, you will follow a data protection impact assessment, which is a practical tool used to identify privacy risks and discuss possible solutions. The solution can be technical, such as encrypting the data before storing them, or organizational, such as following a specific procedure. To address the issues, you will participate in a role-playing game where you will all play a character. You could be, for example, the researcher, the ethical advisor, a Parkinson's patient, or the third party that wants access to the data. In the case at stake, Vas wants to develop an algorithm based on the voice samples of Parkinson's patients. She has observed that the speech of Parkinson's patients is altered because of the weakening of the muscles they use to speak. Vas needs various data to build and test the algorithm, aimed at detecting Parkinson's disease at an early stage. To collect and use the data for research, she must comply with the guidelines of the medical school. These guidelines follow a privacy by design approach, meaning that privacy is taken into account from the conception of the research. Even before collecting the data for research, you must decide which data you will collect, for which purposes you will use them, under which condition you can collect them, do you have the participants' consents, and many other issues. Once a research project is complete, she is strongly encouraged to valorize it. As a follow-up case, we have imagined a scenario where a third party, an insurance company, would like to develop an application based on our algorithm to profile its clients. Can she share the data? Does the consent of the participant also cover the reuse of the data and the sharing? Can the insurance company profile its clients? Which kind of information should it give to them? And what are the rights of the individuals whose personal data are being used? With this follow-up case, you are encouraged to think about the reuse of the data and the responsibility that you have towards this data. Good luck and enjoy the discussions.